to another episode of Wednesday's Word. I am coming to you guys today to talk to you about just try. Okay, if you have never done anything in your life, if you would like to do something in your life, I'm going to start off with a story, a small short story about my husband. And you guys may be saying, why are you talking about your husband? I'm talking about my husband because when you see someone do something, when you see someone struggle, when you see someone go from nothing to something, it's worth talking about. My husband started his own football team, I'm going to say about maybe 15 years ago, maybe more years than that. And when he first started his football team, he wasn't successful. It took him many years to become successful. And the reason why I'm saying this to you guys, because a lot of you want to do something, a lot of you want to take that step. I am going to tell you that if you would take the first step, the Heavenly Father will send the people to support you. He will send the people to help you, to get you to your next journey. When my husband first started his journey in football, he had no idea of all the loss, of all the hurt, of all the disappointments that he would go through during those years. And I call those years the learning pains, because those are the years where you have to learn everything you need to learn about your business, whether it be whatever business that you decide to do. My husband had to learn how to get grown men together and teach grown men how to play football. Now, my husband he played football. He won many championships with a team called the Renegades. And he wanted to do something different, so he wanted to coach his own team and have his own team, but he had no idea that he would go through the disappointments and the hurt of not winning. And that is something that we go through when you make a decision to do something different in your life. The reason why you should try to do something different is because you want a different outcome for your life. If you are not happy with your situation, if you are not happy with where you are in your life, then you have to do something different. And you can't rely and depend on other people to help you, because I am sorry to tell you, you will have some people who will, and you have some people who won't. But the Lord will send those people to you to help guide you on your way. I am speaking nothing but from the truth, y'all. These are things that I have experienced myself. I am not going to say this to you if I am not sure of these things myself. So when my husband started on his journey, he failed a couple times. He won some games here and there, and it took him years and years to get a winning team. Now, when you first start something, things are not going to go the way that you want them to go. But you have to continue to push yourself. You have to be persistent. You can't give up on it, because if there are people in the world who have been successful at it, then so can you. You just have to be willing to put in the work and do the work. It's not just putting in the work, but it's doing the actual work. So my husband for years lost, and he had to keep changing things, because the one thing you need to do is you have to make adjustments. Whenever you make a decision to do something, you will be making an adjustment. One minute you may be going on that road, and then the next minute you may have to make a turnabout and go up another road. There will always be something going on in your life, so you have to be able to make the adjustment and move forward. You cannot have a setback, because I am going to tell you, on my journey, I have had many setbacks, and I mean to the point where sometimes I didn't do things for weeks at a time. And those times aren't good, They may be good depending on the situation and depending on what's going on at the time. Now, sometimes if it's a loss, if it's a death, if you are grieving, if you are going through something in your family, then yes, there are times when you have to stop and get yourself together. But some of those times you have to continue to move forward. So what I am saying to you is, things aren't going to go swiftly and great and wonderful your whole journey. You are going to cry. You are going to be upset. Sometimes you're going to be mad. You're going to be wondering why things aren't happening as fast as you want them to. You have to respect and learn to respect time, because as long as the Heavenly Father is still continuing to show you mercy and grace every morning, He's allowing you that time so that you can get to where you are trying to get to. Don't be in such a rush. Take your time while you are on your journey. Learn and embrace those things that you need to learn and embrace about your journey. The Lord will send the people. There will be opportunities for you to do what you need to do. Learn those things that are important to learn. And also understand that things won't happen as fast as you want, but eventually they will. You plant your seed, you water it, and then you have your harvest. Hello everyone. I am just coming to you guys today to say thank you to everyone who watches my Wednesday's Word. I greatly appreciate the support. I appreciate the comments. I thank you guys from the bottom of my little heart. I am so grateful and so thankful for this platform that I have been in a position to be able to do this. I fought for so many years on not to do YouTube. I didn't want to do YouTube, but the Heavenly Father kept pushing me and pushing me and pushing me. So now I am here, and I thank each and every one of y'all. I really do. I'm so grateful, and I'm just overwhelmed with the response that I get to a lot of my videos and a lot of things that I do. So I feel like as long as I'm doing something, I am helping one. If I'm helping one person, I'm helping many. And I'll put it like that, because when you help one person, you help many, because you don't know how that word or that message is going to touch that person that is actually listening to your video, and it may help them to help somebody else. And that's what we need to do, y'all. We need to spread the love. When you help somebody, you help many. Y'all have a wonderful, awesome day. Peace and blessings. Bye, y'all.